Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? It is Well Red Beard. It's a damn fine day to talk about a book, and today we are here for a book review, and we're going to talk about Sliver by Ira Levin. It is my fourth Ira Levin read, my third this year, trying to go back and hit all of his novels. Again, I think there were seven. The ones I've read this year were Son of Rosemary, The Stepford Wives, and Sliver. And of course, I've read Rosemary's Baby twice. And this is my favorite. It's, of course, one of my top five horror books of all time. I love Rosemary's Baby. Love the movie, too. Stepford Wives is my second. Son of Rosemary is my least favorite. And Sliver fits somewhere in between Son of Rosemary and the Stepford Wives, somewhere around 3 stars. I really like the Stepford Wives, probably 4 star liked it. This one, probably around 3 stars. One thing I do like about it is, it was written in, let's see if I can get that information fairly quickly. Looks like copyright 1991. I would not thought it was that recent of a book because I believe the film came out in 1993. Now, if you're my age and male or female, you've probably seen that movie Sliver because it had Sharon Stone in it, had one of the Baldwins, I want to say Billy Baldwin, but it came out shortly after Basic Instinct. And everyone was kind of interested it was just the acting chops, I'm sure, but kind of interested in what Sharon Stone would do next. So I've seen the film, but a long time ago. I kind of want to go back and watch it now. But one thing that's cool about this is pre-reality TV. I think. Again, I thought this was older than 1991, but pre-reality TV. And so the idea of a guy that owns an apartment building and the whole thing is under video and audio surveillance, where he like has a room and can just go and click and watch what anyone's doing. That's kind of like, why would anyone want? And then I realized, that millions and millions and millions of people watch reality TV, all the time now. So let me give you some synopsis because it'll give me a little bit more information on what I can and can't say about the book. All right, so with the best-selling novels including Rosemary's Baby, The Stepford Wives, and The Boys from Brazil, Ira Levin has built an international reputation as a master of the art of psychological suspense. Now, he gives us his most chilling thriller yet, a novel that explores the menacing evil behind the glittering facades of New York City's high-tech, high-rise homes and the dark possibilities inside each of us. Kay Norris, a successful single woman of 31, moves into the posh Carnegie Hill district of Manhattan's Upper East Side into an apartment in a slender high-rise, a Sliver building. I didn't know that. So that's a very, very small, narrow high-rise. It was referred to as a sliver. So a man watches her. He watches her unpack, watches her make her bed. He owns the building. A shocking secret is concealed within its brick and concrete. Sliver is a sinuous erotic thriller, a hypnotic story of obsession, suspense, and stunning surprises. It is a novel about ultimate power and the temptations the use of that power brings. With the ice-cold precision of a master of high-tension drama, Ira Levin has created a mesmerizing story that culminates in a scene of electrifying suspense to rival any he has ever written. I can't really talk about that final scene, that scene of mesmerizing suspense, but I will say that there is a small comparison to be made, a small, connection to Rosemary's Baby, just based on the final scenes. I kind of find that that Ira Levin might have been a bit, infatuated with the idea of the way these books, culminate, kind of the setting of the culmination, kind of, and And in Rosemary's Baby, it's more of a contemplation of the type of thing, whereas in this, it kind of plays out more literally. But anyway, I kind of find that interesting. Again, the surveillance stuff, the watching people in your building, that I don't really think much of it until I kind of got on the reality TV thought process. I was like, but one thing I will say is an erotic thriller. For me, at least, I felt like the book spent way too much time on build up. Like the first 100 pages on build up, it didn't. It kind of moved slow in the first 100 pages, and then you kind of get into the connection between Kay, our main character, and the building owner. And also for me, I don't read a lot of erotic stuff, but to me, like, that stuff was kind of mild, I guess. I guess I kind of might have expected a bit more heat when it came to those types of things. I've been married to my wife since I was 22, or I've been with my wife since I was 22. She was 19. I haven't experienced, later on in life relationships, but the way that they throw away the love term or throw it out there so quickly. So, they just met, they've had a couple dates, I love you. To me, it was like, what? Is that real? I don't know. Is that realistic? I don't know. But anyway, ultimately, probably 3 stars. I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I want to get through all 11 stuff. So for me, it was must read. I've got the other 3 novels. I believe there's only 7. He wrote a lot of plays, but I've got the other 3 novels: The Boys from Brazil, Perfect Day, This Perfect Day, something like that, and A Kiss Before Dying on the way to me. Another thing, I don't know. It's definitely a break from the horror. Ira Levin, to me, Rosemary's Baby and Stepford Wives are very, very horrifically themed books, and this was, I guess, the idea of someone watching you all the time like that is a bit horrific, but it was a kind of a break, and for me, at least, for my reading experience with Ira, into more of a thriller. But again, Kay gets involved with this guy. She finds out what he's doing. He actually shares it with her, and she has to come to terms with that, and in the meantime, she kind of, I guess, gets a bit, not addicted, but definitely a bit attracted to watching people. But then she finds out that the story's even more sinister than just invading people's privacy in that way. So this is Sliver. I enjoyed it. I'm going to watch the film again, maybe come back, talk about it. But yeah, just trying to get through Irish stuff. Really, Rosemary's Baby is one of my top 5 ever. So just something I wanted to do. They're all relatively short. This one's about 180, but Stepford Wives is only like 130, something like that, 180. Anyway, probably 3-ish stars. Sliver by Ira Levin. This is Well Red Beard. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying all your books, all of them, as much as I am. If not, you're reading the wrong damn books.